What's up, you Fortnite monkeys? Toy Insanity here. I bring the Fortnite Insanity on Fortnite Fridays. Check the playlist. This video is for a full set of Series 2 domes. Yes, sir. Those Dome Diddy domes. There's 10 to collect in Series 2. Plus, well, maybe technically it's 15. Because you gotta get that Target exclusive Dance Squad 4-pack featuring Russ Lord in his dance pose. Cuddle team leader doing that dance. Rex. Dancing Rex and dabbing Black Knight. And then there's also the Jonesy variant that comes in the Jumbo Llama Loop Pinata. So I think technically those 5 plus these 10 is Series 2 complete. Now, Jazzwares is learning. They're learning, they're evolving, they're making some decisions that are a little bit better for the consumer. They released all 10 at once. I found these all 10, $5 a piece at GameStop. So they're not doing waves. I still haven't found wave 3 of the Series 1. Because I think they're starting to realize, people forget. They forget about your toy line. A lot of people will just look, how many is there to collect? 10? How many are in this box? 5? Well, I don't want just half the set, so I'll skip the whole set. I've skipped so many toy lines that I was moderately interested in just because I didn't want to track things down. Make the whole set available at once. Anyway, they may pull a Hasbro and never release Wave 3 of Series 1. Time will tell. Woo! Also, as far as evolving, changing, and making things easier, so a lot of Dome series have been blind bagged. Super annoying. I tend to skip all those. I might have gone for the Toy Story ones if they weren't blind bagged. I don't want a bunch of your stinking duplicates. But when the Fortnite ones came out, they weren't blind bagged, but they were still obscured. So you knew you were getting Cuddle Team Leader. It said Cuddle Team Leader, blah, blah, blah. But now they're just, they're putting a window on it. You see exactly who you're getting. You can compare, who is this called? The Enforcer? So let's say the Enforcer was in the case twice. Well, I looked at them both, and I got the one with the best paint jobs. Because unfortunately, well, that's the other thing with domes. I don't know who they really appeal to, but I was looking at some of these. I was just looking at the paint flaws. I'm like, on her chest, there's all this stray paint. I can't fix that. I can do what I've done before and just, painstakingly take them out as a minifigure. But you got to destroy the entire dome. I noticed this guy had a bunch of hair fiber painted into his boot. I mean, that's something I could fix, but it's sealed in this dome. Whatever, I'm sure it appeals to somebody. There's one huge Domes fan out there that just has all the sets, all the series, just a wall of domes. I can't deny that would look cool, but to the rest of us, the casual collectors, these are kind of silly. But the sculpts are decent. I would rather just have another cool series of sculpted minifigures. But I got to point this out. This is why I opened Jonesy first in Series 2. I don't mind that they put an exclusive Domes in that pinata. A lot of people hate that it was in there because they don't give a flip about the domes. I just wish they had picked a better one. It's literally the same sculpt, the same Jonesy with barely different paint apps and a slightly lighter colored blue base. Why didn't they repaint Cuddle Team Leader as the Panda Team Leader, the Spooky Team Leader? Give us give us something really interesting and desirable as that exclusive. So anyway, that on your wall of domes, on your shelf, on your display, it's going to look like you know, why'd you get two of the same? Oh, they're different. Let me show you the subtlety. Otherwise, let's just bang them out. We now have Raptor. Domes have been around since Captain America 3. It was the first time they appeared. What was it called? Civil War? Cool. Raptor. Zag Toys was an independent toy company. Then they had previously made Grab Zags, which was the minifigures or BPHDCs. And they kind of had a more chibified look, you know, more cutesy looking. They honestly look more like the character now. But my belief was they created these to stop pack picking. So they were all initially blind bagged. Those first few series of domes, and many of them even to this day. This is dire. But I was saying, with their Zag toys, previous offerings before they created the domes, the Grab Zags, you know, you could kind of feel the pack, you know, the Avengers movies and the previous figures, you could feel the pack and determine which figure was in there. So I'm guessing they didn't like that, and they're like, let's just completely seal our figure into something and then blind bag it, so you cannot, through feeling packs, determine who you're going to get. This is dire pre-transformation, which, you know, he's just another Jonesy. He's another default. This is Chomp Sr. Pretty cool. Oh, this one would be awful to separate. Look how the tip of Chomp Jr. is embedded into the plastic. Man, these are weird. This is the Enforcer. Very cool. Oh my gosh. The Visitor. Cool figure trapped in a plastic dome. Bright Bomber. So how many did Series 1 end up being? The initial 4-pack, which was a GameStop exclusive, they ended up coming in the single packs. Very cute. Calamity. Quite nice. And double check, this definitely got them all. Here is regular Rex. And the dancing Rex. I mean, at least it's a new sculpt. We didn't just barely do a repaint. And my favorite for this series, for sure, this is technically the first figure of Beef Boss in any of the toy lines. I know he's coming out in the Moose figures And he's certainly going to be coming out in the Jazzwares 4-inch figures. Will McFarlane do them? I don't know. Will Funko do them? I don't know. But first appearance, Beef Boss, we can attribute to the DOMEZ, which of course, I mentioned this before, were bought by Jazzwares. They are no long. It does say Zag Toys down here, but they were bought by Jazzwares. I'm trying to prove it to you. There you go. Jazzwares.com. Trademark Zag Toys. Made in China. Well, as I said, I think I'm going to take a minute. If you thumbs up the video, I'm going to take a minute or a second. Thumbs up the video. Validate my existence. I'm going to go and connect them and show you all the display possibilities and how they want you to connect them. It's going to look real cool. BRB. All right. There's your Series 2 complete set Victory Royale of DOMEZ. Now, unfortunately, I can't lift it. The connections are very weak. But this is the whole point, the whole gimmick. You get an encapsulated toy that's connectable at the base and stackable vertically. Rex, the Visitor, the Enforcer, Dancing Rust Lord, Dancing Black Knight, Raptor, my dude Dyer, Jonesy, Dancing Rex, Calamity, Bright Bomber, Dancing Cuddle Team Leader, Chomp Senior, and Beef Boss. I'm Twin Sanity. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you for checking out this video on Fortnite Friday. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great weekend.